Hello everybody, Road to 1500 continues. Let's jump into the game. Okay, we have an 1121, black pieces. Let's see what we get. I'm going to go for my normal Sicilian. Okay, bishop c4. Not sure what this is called. That's probably for sure a move. It avoids a lot of the complications with bishop b5, which can be a bit annoying sometimes, so I'm not too unhappy with this. I'm wondering if they're going for a quick sort of attack on f7. So I'm not sure what the correct response is here. I'm going to allow them to try that idea if they want to. I don't think it works. Okay. Queen takes, wow. I'm very tempted to play knight c6 now. Just gain a tempo on the queen. Because I need to start developing for sure. I think I'm going to go for that. Have a nice sip of coffee. So yeah, it always amazes me how many different positions you get to after only 4 or 5 moves. Like, I don't think I've ever been in this position before. Okay, queen e3. Doesn't seem like the right square for the queen. How can I take advantage of that? I'd like to develop this knight, and then this is maybe an idea at some point. I'd also like to play this and this, castled. I do have a check with the queen, but I don't think it achieves anything. Question is, do I want to develop this bishop first before I play this? I could play bishop here, because quite often what happens is this bishop in the middle game is sort of out of play a little bit, and it can be a struggle to get it into the game. Sometimes it just comes to d7, but if I'm playing this, this becomes weak, and you might want to get a rook behind it at some point, so I'm not sure. So let me just check this and then this. Takes. Knight takes, threatening f7, so I would have to take. Or play e6. I think I can do that. And I'm sort of keeping my options open of still maybe doing this. And I also have this or this, potentially. Depending on what white does. Just trying to be a little bit flexible. Okay, so they come in with the knight. So I think I have to play this now. And then I'm looking at this, like force the knight back, say, what have you really achieved to white? Like, to me, white should just be developing here, getting castled. They've got, well, they did have an advantage in development. They're kind of losing it. Unless there's some tactical idea here that I'm missing. I'm not even sure I want to castle kingside, because it looks a bit scary. But I do really want to get this moving. I'm actually debating between that and this, because this threatens a discovery, you know, with something like this, which could potentially win a piece if white doesn't spot it. Whereas this is more forcing it. It forces the knight back, but it doesn't give white the opportunity to blunder. So I'm going to play this move. Let's see what white does. They might play h4. That looks like a move. Or f4, potentially. I'm also wondering if this is a move, threatening a fork. Okay, yeah, they're going to start ganging up on this guy, which makes sense. That is a weakness in my position. But what happens if I now play this? I mean, I guess they can attack my knight and we could potentially... Oh. No, they do have two defenders. They've got the queen and the bishop. Didn't notice that. Okay. However, can I take this pawn? If the queen takes back, then you need to be a bit careful and make sure that is actually something. But potentially that's a pawn. Oh, the knight can take back. Okay, yeah. But if the knight takes back, this is a fork. And then potentially they're winning the pawn back. They sacrifice the bishop, let's say. The knight has to move at the end. And then our king is kind of pinned to this bishop. But we can castle them. I think I'm going to go for that. Like, there's ways for white to go wrong, I think. I'm not sure if that's the best move. Maybe I should have just kicked the knight. Oh, they do have checks with the knight, but they're all covered. I think. Knight here? Is that threatening anything? I have to go for this. I mean, there's nothing else. So I'm temporarily up a pawn. We'll see what white does here. I'm probably in danger of losing. It's going to have an isolated pawn, which I'm probably in danger of losing as well. The rook's already attacking it, and yeah, that's okay. I've messed up because the queen is actually pinned to this pawn. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm in trouble now. Okay, so can I play this? Well, I didn't see that. So I spotted it at the last minute there. Okay, they're threatening. If I take the knight, well, I'm still pinned actually. They're now threatening this. If I castle, they have this. I think. Not sure. I need to get my queen off the pin. But I don't really like moving it this way. The action seems to be moving over to the king side now. Another option would be offer a queen trade, but then they can just take. So I need to deal with this issue. Like if they take, the only move I have I think is this, and then they win another pawn. It doesn't look too good. So I think I probably have to defend this, but how do I defend it? Even if I play this now, the bishop comes in, stops me from castling. The knight's coming here. Can I attack the queen? Does that do anything at all? Queen takes. Have to go rook here. And then, I mean, bishop here, threatening some nasty stuff. So maybe bishop here? Bishop here or castles? Castles, I don't see how I defend. maybe castles, then bishop here, then knight here. You know, that's not good. Just keep an eye on my time, and down to 6 minutes as well. I'm going to castle. This is clearly just a lost game, but I'm going to try and keep fighting. I just sort of miscalculated a tactic that I saw. Okay, knight there. That's interesting. Guess they're maybe planning something like this. They're also double attacking this. Maybe I can now play this. It does open up the light squared bishop. It opens up both our light squared bishops. A bit double-edged. But what else can I do here? Maybe I can play king here. No, I'm going to do this. So, if I can hold onto my center, I have some compensation. I need to mobilize all of my pieces. I need to keep my king safe. Yep. So now I think I can do this. In theory, I can push this pawn. Okay. Definitely just need to move a bit faster now. Try and create complications. You guys know how to do this. You know, I've won games from this sort of thing before. It's completely lost for me, but you know, you have to keep fighting. Okay, that's kind of an interesting move. Wow, they're kind of threatening to win. Or are they? What about queen here? Let's try it. Can I create two threats here? Take the bishop or infiltrate with the queen. Although I need to be careful my queen doesn't get trapped. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I don't want to take this pawn. I don't think. How can I make progress? Let's just try and, white's going backwards, so that's potentially good for me. Maybe I could have played this. I don't know. I'm just sort of trying to create something here out of nothing. Wow, okay. That might have been a mistake. I mean, even if they sacrifice a piece, like, let's say they sacrificed a bishop. Okay, they're going into this. So potentially, I'm winning the piece back, but it's still not clear. Like, white still has... Well, I'll see what they play here. They might have a move that I've not seen, but... like, I'm certainly going to lose one pawn. And I'm going to have a weak pawn. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to lose this other pawn as well. But I think I have to take this. And be down a pawn. Now this knight is out of position, which is kind of annoying. I'd really like this knight to be back here now. But if I can get my rooks into the game quickly, white still has to develop this knight. The E-file is potentially for the taking. They have back rank issues. Well, so do I actually, but you know, there's still opportunities here maybe to create something. But the problem is, guys, I just need to stop getting into losing positions out of the opening. That's my main issue. Okay, they didn't take the pawn. That knight's now in a very good square. It's attacking my bishop. So takes bishop, queen takes, then queen takes pawn. I don't know. Don't really want to trade pieces, but maybe I should have played this. My queen's kind of tied down. Well, not really, but I just needed to find some way to take advantage of white's lack of development here, but I've not managed to do it. Like, if I could save this pawn, that would be amazing, but it's going to be quite tough. Now, take with the queen, please. Take the pawn with the rook or the queen. I'd be very happy to see that. I'm sort of debating whether this rook should come here or I just jump in. Wow. I mean, I don't think I can save the pawn. Or can I? I don't have time to really calculate. Try something a little bit sneaky. I need to be really careful with my king. If I start pushing my rooks up the board, the big danger of getting back ranked. So this should be drawable. but I'm not playing it safe. I'm kind of looking for ways to attack, because I don't want to lose this game. I don't particularly want to draw it either. And my opponent is making some mistakes, I would say. And I am as well, of course, but you know, there's always opportunities. Their time's ticking down, but my time's very low now. I'm gonna have to really start. You know, one mistake for my players, and I think this is over. Wow. Surely that can't be good. I don't know what the best move was here, but like I was thinking, let's just quickly. Well, this wasn't an option, but also just doubling the rooks, threatening just to come right in. But I was thinking the knight can come here, attacking my queen, which would be kind of annoying. So I'm somehow maintaining this pin as well. I'm just trying to keep things complicated. So I don't see anything concrete yet to win. So what does white do here? Like, I'm really actually not sure. But my time is very short, so it's still tricky. But white's just sort of got themselves tangled up here, you know. So I think I've got decent chances to win now. Okay, queen takes. Okay. I think that just loses. Yeah. So, another comeback. Tough game. Did not like that at all. But I'm pleased with the way I played. Like, I think I've definitely got some fighting spirit in my play, you know, like when I go down a piece or whatever, I can come back against this level of player at least. I think I play the right way again. But that was a tough game. So let's jump into the analysis. I blundered. I think the blunder was obviously, wow, only 78 accuracy. For me, 66 for my opponent. One mistake, one miss, one blunder for me. 1550. My opponent played like a 900 apparently. A bit unfortunate for them. You can see from the graph it was pretty even up until the middle game, and then I blundered in the advantage. It was sort of hovering about +2, +3. Well, at one point it was +1. I had an opportunity there and there. And then things started becoming kind of even. And I won the piece back, I think. And then yeah. So let's jump into this. I think I'm actually just going to open the analysis board. So I should have developed my knight here, yeah. I knew that. This seemed like a bit of wasted time considering they'd played the bishop here. Okay, that was the best move. So the best move here was bishop, sorry, b5. So just, yeah, gain a tempo against the bishop and gain some space. The bishop almost certainly goes back here. Well, it says the best move is actually here. So it'd be interesting. So let's have a look at that. So let's say I did this and then I went here. That actually gives me a slight advantage because I can then win the bishop with this. So gain the bishop pair. Okay. That's good to know. I went for this. So I've got a slight advantage. That's apparently the best move. And this is where I blundered. I just miscalculated this completely. The best move was just to do the thematic queen c7, get out of the rook line of sight, maintain the advantage. Makes sense. But I just did not see this move, and I just completely sort of struggled to see the pin, I guess. I mean, I knew it was there, but I just didn't consider it when I was doing the calculation. I thought I was winning the piece back, but anyway, the best move here was bishop here. I don't know, this turned out to be the right move, I think, because it complicated things. This pawn lives, I think, until almost the end of the game, and it kind of created a lot of complications in the center. So I think I'm okay with that move. That was best. That wasn't best. g5. Wow, just absolutely punt the pawn down the board. Still losing, of course. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, I was thinking the knight probably wanted to come here instead. But bishop b6. Sorry, h6. Yeah, just bringing the bishop out was best move. That was good. That wasn't the best move. Bishop h4. Okay, just attack the queen. I mean, sure. But again, I would say these pawns caused a lot of problems for my opponent. I allowed this. That's the best response. So it's now +2. So 2 pawns up for white. You must always fight on in this sort of position. That was a good move. That was the best move. That was quite a strange move. I didn't really like that when I saw it. They should have just come back here. But they obviously didn't like the idea of blocking their rook. So they thought they were being a bit clever by playing this, taking advantage of the pin. But this was a mistake. So here, I should have played b5 again. So what's wrong with this? So now they can just take, and then bishop g5. Okay. Again, this created complications though. I'm going to argue against Stockfish here. Like, you don't necessarily want to always play the engine move because quite often the engine's just seeing very concrete, lines. your opponents at this level don't see concrete lines. And so what you want to do is you want to make it harder for them to see the way forward. So you create complications, create, multiple threats. Like here, this is a mistake, but it's creating two threats. And players struggle against things like that. That was okay though. That was okay. Rook e8. Yeah. Fair enough. That was an inaccuracy, and now it's down to plus 1.6. That was an inaccuracy for me, but again, create another threat, why not? I should have played bishop takes, and queen takes, and then bishop c2. Interesting. Yeah, okay, bishop c2. With the threat of just locking that bishop in that annoying position for okay. Best was taken with the pawn. Yeah, I guess my king's completely safe here. The dark squared bishop is gone, and white's pieces are not really geared up to attack right now, so okay, and this was the big mistake. +1 now. So I found the right move. That was the worst thing. Well, that was a mistake as well. They should have taken this pawn. And there, they should... Yeah, I was thinking... Knight a3. Yeah, I guess then... What? Hang on. How's that any good? I guess if I take the knight... The rook just... Ooh, that's nasty. But I'm winning. Well, it's equal actually. So yeah, this was a mistake, because it allowed me to get this pawn here. That was the best move. That wasn't the best move. Bishop g6. Yeah, saved the bishop. Yeah, I saw that and considered it, but I don't know. Again, this felt dangerous. Like, create attacking chances, back rank issues, that sort of thing. Complicate it. That was a blunder. And that wasn't the right move. I missed... What did I miss? Knight c4 here. Yeah, completely winning. So the best move is king g1. Just simply move the king back, and then I get this pawn. I defend this pawn. I'm threatening rooks on the 7th. Yeah. Okay. But again, this created tactics that my opponent had to calculate, and they made a mistake. So this gives me back the full advantage again. This is completely winning for me. And now I found the right move, and they lost their queen. Like, they just miscalculated this. That they can't actually take back with the queen because of the pin. So like I said, creating the pin here with the queen just created enough chances, enough opportunity for my opponent to go wrong, really. That's all it was, and that's all I was trying to do for most of the middle game there, after I blundered. And it worked. So yeah, quite happy with that result, but clearly I have issues, yeah. So it's specifically sort of, it seems to be the opening to the early middle game, where I tend to get into bad situations. But all I can do is try and keep going. Maybe study the openings more. just keep playing. But yeah, it's a win. I'll take it. So hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.